Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are breaking down a complete 30-day workout plan from fitness expert Yatinder Singh. Our goal, to give you a super clear roadmap for your first month at the gym. So, you just joined a gym, you walk in, and you're immediately overwhelmed by all the machines, all the exercises, all the advice flying around. Sound familiar? Well, you are not alone. This explainer is designed to take all that confusion and turn it into real confidence. Okay, let's dive in. Here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll look at the big picture, the roadmap for your whole month. Then, we'll break down your weekly schedule. After that, we'll get into the golden rule, technique over weight. We'll also learn how to decode what your body's telling you. And finally, wrap it all up with the real key to making this a long-term habit. All right, so the core principle for your first month is actually pretty simple. It's all about the double body part strategy. Basically, in each workout session, you're going to train 2 body parts. This is just a really effective way for beginners to build a solid foundation. And listen, the goal here is not to lift until you can't move. Forget about pushing to your absolute limit. As a beginner, your entire focus should be on learning the correct movements and actually feeling the right muscles do the work. It's about learning, not failure. So, what does this double body part strategy actually look like week to week? Well, it's a simple and repeatable 3-day split. Let's break it down. Okay, check this out. Your week is built on a really simple cycle. You've got 3 different workouts. Workout A on days 1 and 4 is chest and shoulders. Workout B on days 2 and 5 is arms and abs. And workout C on day 3 and 6 is back and legs. Then on day 7, you rest. That's it. You do the cycle, repeat it once more, take a day off, and start over. It's a 6-day training structure that hits every single muscle group twice a week. Now that you have the schedule, let's talk about the single most important rule you need to follow. Seriously, getting this right is the absolute key to both your success and your safety. This right here should be your mantra for the month. Perform the exercise correctly. Perfect form with a moderate weight is always, and I mean always, better than sloppy form with a heavy weight. This is the foundation of everything you're going to do. So the big question is, how do you find the right weight? You're looking for that sweet spot. It's a weight that allows you to do about 10 to 15 reps. It needs to be challenging, but not so heavy that you're struggling and your form breaks down. You need to have complete control. Let's just use the squat as an example. Look at these steps. Feet shoulder width apart, keeping your chest up and your back straight, sitting back like you're sitting in a chair, making sure your knees don't go past your toes. These principles apply to every exercise we'll do. It is all about learning the mechanics first. And this leads us to a crucial concept, the muscle-mind connection. It is not enough to just go through the motions. You have to actively think about the muscle you're training. So for a bench press, your goal isn't just to push a bar up. It's to feel your chest muscles squeezing to make that happen. It's a total game changer. Now, during this first month, your body is going to be sending you a lot of new signals. Things are going to feel different. So let's decode what they actually mean. First up is the pump. You'll hear people talk about this. It's that temporary feeling where your muscles feel tighter and fuller during or after a workout. This is a great sign. It's just increased blood flow, and it means you're effectively working the target area. Next up, muscle soreness. That ache you feel a day or even 2 days after you work out, totally normal. It's a natural part of the muscle building process, especially when you're just starting out. It's a sign your muscles are adapting. But, and this is vital, you have to know the difference between good pain and bad pain. That burning fatigue in your muscles, that's good. A sharp, stabbing pain, especially in a joint, that is a huge red flag. That is your body telling you to stop immediately. And remember, more is not always better. A lot of beginners fall into the trap of overtraining, doing way too much too soon. You've got to trust the plan. There is absolutely no need to spend hours and hours in the gym. 50 to 70 minutes is your target. So you have the plan, you have the schedule, and you know the key techniques. Now let's talk about the one thing that ties it all together and really guarantees your success. This plan calls for training 6 days a week, and that might sound like a lot, but it's not just about building muscle. It's about building a powerful habit of consistency right from the very beginning. So let's just boil it all down. What are the absolute keys to success this month? Number 1, follow that 3-day split consistently. 2, always prioritize perfect form over heavy weight. 3, learn to listen to your body and know the difference between soreness and injury. 4, really focus on connecting your mind to the muscle. And finally, please don't ever skip your warm-up and your post-workout stretch. And I want to leave you with this. Remember that this first month, this plan, it isn't a finish line. It's the foundation. It's about building a sustainable, healthy, and empowering practice that can last you a lifetime.